Hello guys, uh, how are you doing? It's 11 o'clock at night here in Sweden, and I wanted to have a little chat, see what you guys think about a few things. Right now there's no one here, but now we have someone. Hello, who's on? Who's watching? We got two people. Hello, how you doing? So, I had planned to have this little chat because I was thinking about a few goals for 2019, and it is the beginning of the year and it's the time of setting up goals. So, uh, one of my goals this year is to be able to do threes, and another goal is to learn a few more body tricks. I learned one, started to learn one last time I was on the hill, and it was quite fun. Uh, and another goal I have is to reach 500 subscribers. I have 250. But I understand that I need to make content that people want to see to be able to get 500. So, what do you guys want to see? One of my ideas or notions I have is that you like to see me fall. So, one of the plans is to actually record lots of tries on threes when I try to do 360s, because I will fall a lot, uh, which will make fun content, I hope. Uh, I will also be the leader or grown up on the hill when a few guys train this winter, and I'm there to help them or make sure they have ride to the hospital if something goes wrong, uh, and follow them around and be the grown up there. So I will have a few opportunities to film people who are learning how to snowboard. So I think that will be a little bit more of a focus on a few videos this winter. Also, I have a few trips planned to local resorts around here. We will be returning to Björnrike, where we were in early December, in April, and I hope that will be great. Try to see if somebody said something. I can see you are 4 watching right now. But I can't see who you are. So if you want to, you can write something and tell me who you are and where you are in the world. So what do you think about that idea to make content with me trying to do tricks and falling a lot? Or do you want to see videos in the style that I have done so far? Also, music. I've been using a lot of old tracks from bands where I've been playing in, or bands that I'm friends with, or at least parts of the bands, and I've asked them if it's okay, But I'm starting to run out of music, and it's kind of boring to use tracks from like uh, royalty-free tracks from YouTube and stuff like that. So if you have an idea of where to find music for my channel, so if maybe you have music that you want to spread, I will of course credit you in the videos if you give me music that you want to have in the videos and stuff like that. So feel free to contact me about that. Another thing is I made a project called The Squid, which seemed to be quite popular. It's the most seen video of the whole autumn, and I could make more projects like that, like repainting or redesigning boards. Uh, if you want to see it, so give me a notice of what you want to see, and, and feel free to hit me up with something right now. I can see it's 4 people watching, and I have no likes. Slam the like button. Well, another plan I have for the winter is to do some free riding. We have a few great mountains around the mountains. It's more like hills, but there's kind of steep terrain around here. So, and I have friends who has snowmobiles and stuff, so we can get up there and do edits of us going down in the terrain. Uh, that's another plan I have for the winter, to do a few of those. There is also a really cool hike to do up to a national park where we can ride the trails down. But it's a rather uh, heavy and steep hike up, and it's about two or only it's more like 4 kilometers, and but that will be really cool to do because you ride from the top of the mountain down to the sea actually, and it's called Slåtterdalsskrevan in Skule nationalpark. That's some Swedish for you if you. And I also want to make a shout out to Kevin and TJ, and hope they have a brilliant journey to Japan now. I think they are in the on travel right now, so hopefully they will have a perfect travel and we will see lots of cool videos from there. I also want to give a shout out to Jonathan Backhouse. Great content, last videos. Check him out. And check TJ and Kevin out at Snowboard Pro Camp, of course. And also Casey Willax has done a few really good videos lately. Really enjoy his videos. Janice makes good videos too. Check her out. And Matt Miniaci. Check him out. Oh, and I think I promised you guys a backyard setup a while ago, but we have like almost no snow still. It's about 20 centimeters. I know I can make a backyard setup on that, but my garden is kind of steep, so I would like to have a little bit more so I can build up uh, hits for the features. And also I'm so often at the hill, so maybe I will start building there instead. Yeah, but that was mostly what I wanted to talk about, like the content of the videos and the plans for this season, and also my goals. And my goals is to have a solid three in the end of the season, and also working on grabs when jumping. I'm still kind of scared of big jumps because I'm 103 kilograms heavy. I don't know what that's in pounds, but around a little bit over 200 pounds. And when all that energy comes slamming down on my old knees, it hurts. So, but still, I will be trying to jump as much as I can on the jumps we have right now. On the hill, we don't have really a jump, it's just the landings, the hill, or the, what do you call it, the mound, where the landing will be. And so it's more like a knuckle. And I tried to do some tricks on that, but it's hard because if you go too fast, you land almost on the flat, and that's not ideal. But as soon as we get more snow, we will build a kicker there, and you will see me have a little bit more air. Maybe, if I don't hurt myself. And also, another goal is to learn how to do rails. Uh, Last season, I tried a few boxes, and doing 50-50s is no problem. But like board slides and lips and stuff, it's woo, scary. Every time I tried, I fell on my butt. But since then, I have been asking a few friends on how to do it, and I figured out what I did wrong was to turn my whole body, and don't I didn't do shifties on it, like keeping my shoulders in the direction of going, and just turning the hips and legs. Uh, Probably tomorrow I will try again, because hopefully we will set up a small pipe rail at the hill, and work on that. But I don't know if I have time to film that, and it's also at night, so my GoPro camera isn't really good for night filming. It gets kind of distorted, not so good colors and stuff. But maybe if I have time. But that is at training, as what I talked about earlier, when I'm the grown up on the hill. So I need to be focusing on the kids there, and not on my video things. So we have two people watching right now. I don't know if it's the same who has been with me from the beginning, or if it's new people. I don't know if something is wrong, because I can't see any comments, or maybe you haven't commented. But please do comment if you like. I hope I have the comments on. Yes, they are on. And hopefully you can hear me, and everything is working as it should. So what do you think? Who's on here? Well, that was mostly what I was... Alfons. Hej Alfons. Sitter du och spelar... Alphonse is the brother of Albin, who I sometimes ride with, that you have seen in the videos. Are you, Alphonse, åker du skidor? Eller bräda? Eller inget av det, bara spela Fortnite. So we got Alphonse here, and now we are 3. How many? Who are you? Well, so I've been talking about my goals for this season, and both goals with content and goals in writing. And content-wise, I hope to make a few videos of me trying to learn new tricks, like a little bit more like the skate videos has been from the summer, like setting up the camera and doing lots of tries. Want to do a few videos from on traveling to other small resorts around here. Alphonse is riding cross-country skiing. That's really cool too. We have a few really nice tracks around here for cross-country skiing, and also the lakes and the sea is freezing over here, so you can ride your skis on that. And we have tracks with lights and stuff like that. Well, back to my content. I want to do some free riding videos also here, where I'm going to hike up on different places and do a few rides there. Or maybe if I could find a few of my friends who has snowmobiles, we can take a ride up on top of hills here, and because the terrain here is kind of rocky and also quite steep. Not so long runs, but quite steep runs. So we could probably find a few cool places to ride. But right now we have about a total of 20 or 25 centimeters of snow. So right now I won't ride in the trees and over rocky terrain with that. Some the snow depth is not enough, I think, right now. We have and another goal for my content in the videos is to maybe do a few more projects like the squid. The squid was really fun to do, and it seems like you liked that video too. So probably 1 or 2 more projects this winter. At least one where I'm going to make a new design on the top sheet of an old board. And maybe I will make a kind of redesigning one more board for a different style of riding. So that's the goals, and the main goal for the channel is hopefully I could reach 500 subscribers this winter. Hopefully. That would be cool. And another goal is to make a really good video when I do a trip in April to a big resort with a gang of my old friends from back in the days. So you will see a bunch of 40 plus people falling on snow, and I hope that will be entertaining. Well, that's kind of it for my goals this season. I had one more, I think, that I haven't talked about. No, can't remember right now. But hopefully you like this. I'm coming out, well, it's more than 20 minutes now. and my plan was to have a 20 minutes chat session. And oh yes, I wanted to talk about my yeah, I need 243 more subscribers. Can you help me with that, Alphonse? Säg åt alla dina kompisar att prenumerera på min kanal. Well, I wanted to talk about my new board, the board that I bought, the Burton Freethinker 2018. Perfekt, Alphonse. Perfekt. Gör det. The Burton Freethinker. Now I have been riding it for like 7 or 8 sessions, and I really love that board. It's kind of aggressive, but I learned how to deal with that so far, and it's really springy and it's playful, and it holds up for speed, and my weight, which is something good. The bigger board I had, the ripcord, which is now the squid, didn't have it. It had more like shakiness and shudder when I pressed it hard in hard riding, and this one is holding up more. Of course, it's a totally different board. It's a cambered board, and I can really feel it working, especially when I do like full stops in speed and stuff like that. It has much more control. So far I'm loving that board, and it's still the second best looking board ever, behind the Orca. The Orca has the most sick design ever. But the Burton Freethinker is still a beautiful board. I really like the white top sheet with simple graphics on, and the like wacky bottom on it with the colors. And Tjena Johan! Well, you joined me just in the end of my session here. It's almost 23 minutes and I was planning 20, but I'm still up. And sorry for having this in English, but I think there's a few English speaking people who will watch it later. I realized the time is about 2 or 3 o'clock over there on the West Coast in America, where like a third of my viewers are. And there is a few in Australia. Shout out to you. We have Adam Bad Rider in Australia, and we have Kerry Pierce. But maybe you are in Japan right now. I don't know. And we have a few guys on the West Coast in America who are, shout outs to them, Red Caps, Kevin and TJ. We have CJ Explored, Jose. Yeah, a few in the gang. So shout out to them. And here in Europe we have Emilian. I saw you were in the Alps. Brilliant. I'm envious. And we have Wim in Holland. Hope you have time to ride, man. Would love to see a few more Instagrams, photos, and video clips of you riding. He rides at the Landgraf. We have In Motion SLB, Yannick. Maybe you are watching. Shout out to you. Lucifer Morningstar in England. Lots of people. Shout out to everybody in the snowboard community around Snowboard Pro Camp, their live chats. But now I'm over 25 minutes, so I will call it a night because I have work to do tomorrow and it's late here in Sweden. Hopefully you will make some comments, you guys who watch this later on, and we can chat there. Hopefully you will all keep the snowboards warm. See you guys. Bye.